So SUNO has just released an update which allows you to actually upload your own audio. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, this is Barry from Music Tech Info. Hope you're doing well. So SUNO have just announced their audio input feature where they can make songs with any sound from the upload feature. Now this is only applicable to the Pro and Premium users. It's not as strict as audio in that you have to be the absolute highest membership. This includes the middle tier and the high tier, where they can now upload or even record their own audio to make any songs that you wish. We've already seen creators find musical inspiration from street, sounds and jam. So let's have a look at this feature. So I've just upgraded because I've been focused on audio for quite some time now, and it's nice to go back to SUNO because I started with SUNO and I was really happy with the results. The only downside for me was the static noise that you get with a lot of the music. So they have changed their website somewhat. So you've got what's new. So it tells you how to do this. So to actually use audio inputs, what you need to do is you need to navigate to the library or go to create and then upload audio. It says that you can record audio or upload an audio video clip, and clips should be between 6 seconds as a minimum to 60 seconds in length. So that range is quite important, and I'll probably forget that in this demo. Once uploaded, you can choose extend from the uploaded clip, choose a timestamp to extend from, provide a genre, and include your own lyrics if you wish, which is brilliant. They've also released other features such as song radio, which is really cool because you start a song and it'll just continually play similar tracks based on that song that you listen to. So it's turning into a little bit of a streaming service, which is pretty cool. They've also got searchable playlists now. They've upgraded to version 3.5 to allow for 4-minute songs, 2-minute maximum song extensions, and you can even experience improved song structure and song flow. So there you go. So let's have a look, shall we? So if I go to create, you can see from here you've now got this upload audio feature. If you go to library, you've also got the same button here. So if you are just a free member, it'll obviously show you those, but they'll be grayed out, and then when you hover over it, it'll tell you that you need to subscribe. Now what I am quite interested in, this is the first time I'm doing this, guys, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. So I'm clicking on upload audio, and then what I'm able to do is I'm able to record my own kind of microphone if I want to, so I can do that. I'm not that keen on doing that because I don't fancy singing this morning. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. So what you can also do is you can import an audio file. So, but remember, it has to be between 60 and 60 seconds long. So what I normally use is things like Audacity if I want to do some editing, or my digital audio workstation. It does say audio with vocals detected will be made private only, so that's important. So I go to my device or browse files, and let's have a look now. Let's have a look. So if I go to my vault, of which I have so much of my music as Cyber Monday, I will see track versions. Yeah, this is normally a good one to try because these are fairly short. Okay, so this was a really rough demo that I did like 20 years ago. Let's have a listen. Acid phase. The genre, not anything else. Very basic beat. Basic This is just a demo track, just to be clear. I think it was Rebirth 303 that I did this on. It was a long time ago. Variation. Very repetitive, but you know. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna upload that now. So uploading. Wow, that's very quick. That's so quick. That might be why there was quite a delay with Suno actually doing this. Oh, it's, it's over 60 seconds. Oh, God. Okay. Right. Oh, the joy of joys. Okay. So which one was it? Acid track. Let me double click on this. So this will bring up my Audacity. Okay, so what I'll probably do is I will cut out the beginning. Okay, so that should be fine. So what I'll do now is I'll just save that. Was it WAV format? It should have been WAV format. There we go. Save. Good, and it's not going to overwrite anything, which is important to note. Can you drag? Let's have a look. Retry. Cancel that. Yeah, you can. You can drag and drop, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to do that on the new version. Upload file. Oh, it takes a bit longer now. Okay, so it obviously identified that it was an error very, very quickly. There you go. That's a bit more realistic. I did think it was a bit too fast. So now it's processing that uploaded track. The acid track. See how long this takes. Checking copyrighted works. Ooh, that's interesting. Generating image, because that's something that Udo does. Udio, sorry, that's something that Udio doesn't currently do. Wow, look at that. I wish I could enlarge that. You can rename it, but I'm just going to click continue. Now, this is a disclaimer. I certify that I own or exclusively control all rights in any content I will upload using this SUNO feature. I understand that I am not allowed to upload content if I do not own or exclusively control the rights to it. And that if I do, in spite of this prohibition, I will, among other problems, be breaching a contract with SUNO, and I may be subject to various other forms of legal liability as well. By clicking this box, I acknowledge and agree to this foregoing. Interesting, isn't it? Because we don't know how these models have been trained. You know, there's so much chance that these have been utilised via copyrighted content. Amazing. So I'm going to agree to those terms because, of course, you shouldn't do that. So now that I've done, I've got my acid track down here. We can take a very quick listen. Wow, you can hear the static in the back. It sounds like Suno. So there we go. So I'm going to tick that because that is now uploaded, right? So now I can use the ellipse button, which is the 3 dots on the right hand side, and I can click extend. And this is where it gets interesting. Now, it's using its newest model, which is version 3.5, which is a maximum of 4 minutes. Now, interestingly, Udio doesn't do that because Udio, if you're uploading a track, you'll only get 30 seconds generation at a time. So it's a lot to still generate. If you're just generating normal, then obviously not. But it's interesting that SUNO have allowed you to upload a file and then extend it by a maximum of 4 minutes. I think that is pretty amazing. I am going to put in random lyrics on here. You could use ChatGPT, you could put in your own, or you could just select instrumental. But I'm going to, because I want to have a bit of a, I want to be impressed. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to enter the style. So I'm definitely going to stick with acid and maybe dance. And maybe pop as well. I don't know. No, we'll leave pop out. Okay. So I'm going to call it, I wanted to call it Sunset Dreams, but I'm going to call it Acid Track 2, just so that I know. And it tells me where do I want to extend from. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend. Now this is quite difficult. I might clear that actually. Yeah, because I want it to try and regenerate the track. So I've clicked on create. It's going to do 2 versions of that track for you so that you can choose your favorite. I really like that image, by the way, that it's generated. I think that's really cool. Quite impressed with that. So it's done the new images for those 2 tracks. It's using version 3.5. And by the way, if you're interested in AI music, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm an artist myself, have been since the age of about 8. And that's obviously been a long time ago. So we've got our two different versions. I wish it would give like UGO gives like 1.2 or whatever. So let's see if it does that. Lazy sky turns to gold, whispers of a storm told. City lights wake up slow in the twilight's afterglow. Cool breeze on my face, nighttime secret embrace, chasing shadows as they play in the last light of the day. Sunset dreams come alive. Okay, that was good, but nothing resembling the original uploaded tracks. Let's try the second one. Okay, well, I think the reason for this is because I did wipe out the fact that I wanted it to regenerate from the end of the track, and it is called extend for a reason. So let me try and repeat that process again. So I'm going extend, and this time I am going to extend it from 55. So that way, I think by clearing that, it didn't listen to the track properly. So I am going to regenerate those and see what it comes up with. Now this says part 2, so it does give you an indication that these are different tracks that it's generated, which is good because it can get kind of messy. Now that was very quick. It's done new images which look really cool, but let's have a listen. Oh wow, there we go. Oh my god, that is amazing. That is brilliant. I'm so impressed with that because that's kept the originality of the track. It's kept the bass lines and it's just completely created a brand new track out of that. Let's check out the second one. I'm so impressed. I did prefer the first one, to be fair, but what I liked about the second one is the fact that it's kept, again, the originality even more. Like, it kept the same drum beat in there, the same bass line in there. Oh, it's just amazing. These tools are incredible. Now, I have been getting quite a few comments, being completely honest, that there's a lot of people that are anti-AI music right now. I completely get that. I'm going to save that for other videos, and I have discussed that on videos before, so check out my channel if you're interested in my opinion with that. For me, I'm a musician. I like to embrace technology. I also work in IT, but I understand the frustrations with musicians right now, that they feel that their music is just, you know, it's just proved to be even more worthless than what it is with the likes of Spotify, which was bad enough, but now we've got these AI music tools, which is like even more damaging. So it really depends how you want to look at it. But I'm not going to delve into that can of worms in this video. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to upload another track. This is another demo that I did called Organ Dance. So I go create. I can look at the library this time actually and do it from here. So upload audio, Organ Dance. There we go. So I'm going to show you that file, but I'm going to upload it first. Okay, now that was incredibly quick. So this time I'll play the original track actually from within SUNO rather than the preview on the laptop. So there you go, it's done that for me. You could call it original and then the track name just so that you know that, but then it does tag that it's uploaded for you. So let's have a listen to this one. Start doing that for us now. So we've got again 2 different previews of tracks. I've decided to go with dance techno as the genres. I've decided to do instrumental as well because I didn't want any lyrics on this one, and I've extended from the end of the track. So let's give this first one a listen. By the way, if you like this video, please give it a like and let me know what you think in the comments. I always appreciate you letting me know what you think. No, it's still doing acid track, which is not what I want, but it might be using that regardless. It's getting confused somewhere. So let's have a listen to one of the previews, shall we? Love that. Really good generation. And yeah, it does use the same titles in the track sometimes, even though you're working on different tracks. But that was the correct original track, which is brilliant. So let's have a listen to another one. Not the best track in the world, but it's still pretty good from what it took from a rubbish demo. Next one. Quite similar. Got a little organ sound going on. Clever. It's worked out the chords. I mean, for me, the quality of the audio isn't amazing, but as a music producer, You know, I can use different AI tools to extract the stems. I can improve the bass. I can make the drums louder. You know, so that just makes, if you're a music producer, that makes it so much easier. And then you can strip out what you like, what you don't like, change stuff. Let's just check the last one. It's just amazing, isn't it? You can create so many generations from one track and then just choose your favourite one. This is amazing. It's done a 3-minute 32 generation. And what Udio does, it'll include the original track first and then it'll extend the rest. This just replaces the original track with the new generation entirely, so you don't have to strip out the original, which I do prefer. Can you detect the original track there? That's really cool. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely blown away. I just think it's amazing. By the way, if you are interested in the SUNO competitor Udio, they have launched their upload feature first, and I like both of them, so make sure you check out that video if you're interested in that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm just amazed with what these tools are doing now. What are we waiting for next as musicians? We're waiting for export to MIDI, we're waiting for export to audio, maybe mastering services. You know, we are getting so close to like having these. I mean, they're already amazing tools as they are, but I'm not going to get into that topic of how was their algorithm trained. I'll save that for another video. So take care. Speak to you on the next one. Bye.